have some fun. It's time to see what we want to do and changing our life and the things that we're doing and overtaking things and doing the things. Hey guys, this is Chef Dr. Moore. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with you today to help you overcome some things that you probably thought was impossible to overcome. Well, guess what? We're going to have fun. Life is going to be what we want it to be. And let me ask you a question. Do you have everything that you want right now? What are you struggling with? What in life are you not getting right now that's delaying you from doing the things you want to do? What is it? When it comes to food and nutrition, are you not getting what you want from food and nutrition? Or is it a struggle? Or is it someone keeping you from getting what you're getting because you know what you want to eat, and sometimes it seems like people get in our way of stopping us from eating what we really want to eat. And it's really not complicated. But what do you want to eat today? What do you want to change about your health today? The question of the day is, when it comes to your nutrition, your food makeup, what is stopping you from eating the food that you want to eat? And also, who's stopping you from eating the foods that you want to eat? That's all it's about today. Because it's amazing. And when I look at what people call me and ask me about, or ask me about every day about food, I'm amazed at what they got going on and say, hey, what do I do to change some things I'm doing? Why is it so complicated that I can't change? Well, it's not complicated. You can change anything you really want to change. You just got to want to do it. That's what it is. Doing it. You know what? Sit back and think about it sometimes. Doing it. What is it about? Doing it. What is it that's holding me back from the things I want to do? I always ask the question, though. It's not what is. Who's holding me back from doing the things I want to do? It's not what if. What is? Who's holding you back at this moment? Stopping you from doing the things that you want to do and you've been wanting to do. Not that you can't do them. When we start talking about general overall health and doing the things that we really like, the question is, who's stopping you? Then you can go to the other question, who's stopping you? Then you can go to the other question is, why are you allowing them to stop you from eating healthy or changing what you're eating? You know, it's amazing. There is so much food out here today, we just don't know what to eat. Is that what's going on? We just don't know? Or, as I was talking to a lady yesterday, a young lady, and she just said, I'm confused by what choices that I need to go to the store and eat. And that was a good analysis too. The choices. What do I eat? Or they make it seem like everything that we want to consume is healthy. Then you have to look at, you want to change what you're eating, your makeup, your diet, your life. But the question comes into that one is why you allow individuals to stop you from eating healthy. That's a question. Because you go to the store and you go, the first place, you go hungry, which that's a no-no. Because when you walk in to the store, the first thing you see is foods that you possibility should not eat. And they're at the door when you walk in. Wow. They're there. So the question comes in, because I'm excited for you that you want to change your life. You want to change your health. You want to change things about it. But you know, when I sit back and think about it for a second, you got to go to the point, it's a mind thing. You got to want to change your mind overall. How do I beat this battle of hunger or challenges? Let's just say it's more challenges than anything, because we're challenged, because we talk to people about what we're going to go and eat. But a lot of times the individuals that we talk to are not really the persons or people or individuals that we need to discuss about our health. Because if you're a diabetic, let's just say you're a diabetic, a type 2. And being a type 2 diabetic, you're dealing with all kind of health issues when it comes to that disease. And some of you walk out of your doctor's office, some of you just say, oh, I can handle it. But you know, it's amazing, you really can't handle it if you're one of the 400 million diabetics in the world. But then let's just say it's not diabetes. Let's say it's irritable bowel system. You can't go to the restroom. Let's just say it's that. And you realize a lot of the foods and it really just blows my mind that we can really know something we can't eat that will upset us, make us sick, but we'll make an excuse because, and someone says it's all right to have a little bit. When it comes to overall health, that's not a little bit. It's about you being healthy. You know, I used to think a lot of things until I went into an issue with my own health. It's fine now, but it wasn't at the moment. And it's amazing how people can try to itch you on to do things that you know you shouldn't do. But what do you want to change about your health? Especially if you're a type 2 diabetic. And if you're not, pass this on to somebody else. Let them that Dr. Moore is on, Dr. Timothy Moore, drTimothyMoore.com is on talking about diabetes. Because you don't just have to be a diabetic type 2 to listen to what we're going to talk about for a few minutes. You don't, because you're having challenges yourself. And did you know 4% of the American population is diabetic, don't even know they're diabetic? So you could be a diabetic, type 1, type 2. Or you could get the grave disease that they say, oh, you just pre-diabetic. You know what? There's no pre-diabetic. You're diabetic. Now, it might not have grown as some other diabetics out of total control, but even the ones that are out of total control can change what they're eating, but they got to want to change what they're eating. You know, first thing is, I want to ask you a question. Do you drink water? Do you drink water? Do you know you lose a quart and a half of water per day before you ever start anything? So while you're sleeping, while you're resting, you're automatically losing a quart and a half of water. Wow. So now, you're not drinking water because you say it don't taste good, you don't like water, but you're losing a quart and a half. And so you're wondering why your digestive system is not where it's supposed to be. You're wondering why you're not going to the restroom having bowel movements, why you're constipated, why you just seem like nothing you take can relieve the pain or the issue. Well, it goes back to, are you drinking water? 80 ounces equates to 8-ounce cup, 10 of those. Now, if you're working outside, or you're exercising outside, or you're exercising in the gym, you need more than 80 ounces of water. More? Yes, because you're not drinking enough water. And that quart and a half that you already lost, you're losing more. Water. I know someone say, well, water. I'm amazed at how many people I talk to that don't drink water, or they don't like water. They say it has no taste. But a lot of your health issues, your back hurting a lot, it's water. Your kidneys inflamed. You always got some kind of infection going on. Water. Bladder. Water. Your legs are cramping. Water. Your eyes are blurry. Water. Now, remember, your body, 80% water, and you don't give it any water. If you don't give your plants water, they're going to have a problem. But when you think about how to stay healthy, number one is water. Number two is, do you meditate at all? Do you sit down and just relax? Do you meditate? Do you, I don't mean want to get around everybody, just meditate. Sometimes it's good to just sit down, be away from everyone, and just meditate for yourself. Get to know who you are all over again. Man, there's nothing like peace. There's nothing like peace. Then you look at your goals. What do you want to change about your health? What is the end result? See, we look at the beginning, but what is the end result that you want to change about your health. What is it? Is it a dress size? Is it just reversing your diabetes or stopping your pre-diabetes? Or because you know what, pass this on as you're listening to it to your friends, at least 10 to 15 people you know. Pass this on because when it comes to diabetes, especially type 2, it's amazing how many that co-workers, friends, family, church members, people you deal with every day that are dealing with it and don't understand how to grab the head of it and say, I want to fix me. But then you also want to lose the weight. Then you might not have a weight problem because everybody that's diabetic don't have weight problems. It comes back down to water, stress, or meditation, not eating the right type of food. Now that's the hard one. Because in one of the courses we created, we talk about how do we eat healthy but get the proper nutrition, because some of you are saying, well, I've got to have a certain thing. And I'm amazed at how many people I talk to that will tell me what they're never going to give up. They won't give up certain things. Some meats, some fish, some chicken, it depends. Some of it's vegetable because your body don't want certain things, some bodies. But your body does talk to you. And a lot of times we just so busy, I ain't gonna worry about that today. I'll worry about it next day. You know, I was talking to a retiree the other day, somebody that's retired. And the question came up was, I'm retired, it's amazing. I started out at 20 years old. And they said, I'm 65. And they was trying to figure out, God, where did the time go? Now, imagine you're 20. Tomorrow you wake up, you're 65. But you come up 65 with a lot of health issues that you knew you could prevent or stop, but you didn't. Wow. That's just things that we look at. What do we need to do to stop some of those things and get ourselves together and be healthy? We assume we got forever. Forever. But let's stop. We don't have forever. What is it that you want to change about your life today when it comes to healthy eating? Do me a favor. Sit down today and say, what do I want to be like in 90 days, 60 days, a year with my health? And if your health is nothing wrong with your health, or your health is great, what do you need to do to not have health issues? You ever thought about that? That's what you need to look at. How do we fix that? How do we change it? What is the dynamics to that? You know, we have to make a food list of foods that we like, not foods that we don't like, that we like. Then we have to look at how we're going to eat sensibly. You can't keep going to the restaurants, eating the fast foods. That's not going to keep you healthy. Because we keep blaming everybody else for the issue. I challenge you. You want to lose weight? That's just 2.5 pounds a month. 2.5 pounds a month. Follow me. That's 30 pounds in a year. You might not want to lose 30 pounds. You might need to lose more than 30 pounds. It doesn't matter. I remember I lost 165 pounds. It took me 18 months. 365 pounds. It took me 18 months to lose them. But I had to make a decision that I was going to change me. Not your decision, my decision. And that was the best thing I could have done when I made that change. Because I kept listening to everybody else at one time what I couldn't do, but what I should do, but what I couldn't do. Have you been in that world? Coulda, shoulda, woulda? Man, ain't that amazing how we was talking about it the other day. And when you decide to change your health, you decide to go back to school, you decide to get married, get in a relationship, everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got an opinion about what you should do. But I challenge you, quit listening to people that are not trying to be like you. Quit taking advice from people that don't want to get healthy, that don't want to think, that don't want things in life. You know what? A lot of people don't. And they're just content to where they're at, but they're blaming everybody for the problems. It's amazing. We allow dream stealers into our life. Close family, they steal our dream. Why would you listen to somebody that constantly is sick? Constantly is broke. Always blaming it on somebody else. Look in the mirror at you. That's who you blame. And if you don't like what you see, change it. It don't take but a second to change that individual. Change them. Regain your life, your health. Do the things that you want to do. What makes you happy? If you want to walk down your street and to see your neighborhood, you'll be amazed what's in your neighborhood, but you never walk. If you live in an apartment, you never walk around the complex. We're talking daylight now. I'm not talking nighttime because I don't know what's in your area at night. But when it comes to your health, you can kick out that type 2 diabetes. Some people can kick out type 1. But you got to also work with your practitioner or health practitioner. You just can't go cold turkey because there are some things you're taking you just can't quit unless you get weaned off by a doctor or somebody understand what you're doing. But guys, go to drtimothymoore.com. Become part of the community. Sign up. Even if you're not a diabetic, sign up. Let's talk about it because you want to be healthy. You want to get yourself together. Are you just tired of being tired? Like somebody asked me the other day, I'm just super sleepy. You are? Super tired. No energy. Well, number one, we got down to the one thing. They don't drink water. Tea, coffee, Gatorade, all them juices is not water. There's nothing can replace H2O but water. Are you drinking water? Any water. Not just some. Any water. Are you? Do you want to get healthy? I can help you get healthy. I can help you overcome some things. But number one is you got to make a food list of what you want to eat. Then look at what's going to be good for you. Have you ate sweet potatoes lately? You know, somebody said, well, I can't eat a white potato. Don't buy that. If the food spoils, you can eat it. Now, if you don't like something that spoils, don't eat it because that's not what your body wants and you don't want it. But when you talk about beans and corn and grains and rice and things like that, sweet potatoes, when you're looking around what's in the store from leeks to tomatoes to Brussels sprouts to carrots, when you start looking around in your store, avocados, when you're looking around, salads, spinach, when it comes to being healthy, the only way you're not healthy because you don't want to get healthy or it's too hard. There's nothing about being hard unless you try it. Or even going back to school, try it. Do what you need to do to change your life. Remember this. Look at the position that you're in today. Where did it start? When did it start? But today, start making a change. I want to be healthy. Is it going to be hard? Some of it's going to be complicated because we are creatures of habit. And some of those habits have been with us so long, I'm going to be honest, it's hard to break some of them things. When we're eating fried chicken, baked chicken, pork chops, fried, pork chops, based, footlongs, hot dogs, corn dogs. We go into the fair and get all kind of these little sugar things that we eat. But we don't look at what the body, as you eat, 10 to 15 minutes, the body start talking to you. Hey, you just gave me something. I ain't really crazy about this. But, you know, you got to want to change you. I can make all the suggestions in the world to you. But you got to want to change you. And if you don't want to change you, nothing happens. Nothing. Nothing. You know what? If you need some help, email me, private message me, and let's see what we can do about changing your outcome. Not tomorrow, today. Quit being afraid because it's amazing. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to either be sick, tired, or you're going to be at a point in life and say, I have messed up, but I knew better. Now, I'm not wishing anything bad on anybody. I want everybody to get in their health and be happy. But also, Are you tired of being broke and sick? Because there's a lot of people out dealing with right now. They're retiring or wanting to retire or thinking about retiring, but they're sick. They can't retire because they're sick, have all kind of health ailments. And then they say, I can't eat healthy. Now that's the question I do get a lot. I can't eat healthy. But I understand. When you're in the world that we live in, and everybody wanted today, not tomorrow, today, 5 minutes. If it take more than 10 minutes to cook it, I ain't got time. I'm going down the street and buy me something to eat. But what you just have eaten, it's not good. Remember, these stores are economically trying to make money, so they're not being the home cook. And I challenge you, if you took 30 to 45 minutes every day, or when you have the weekends, if you don't work, and you make your food for the whole week, and you can do it. Because once you get in a little habit routine of doing it, it becomes so easy. And everybody in the house is healthy. You know what? The only reason children don't eat a lot of the food that we want them to eat is because we don't make it. Or we ourselves, I don't like, and you know what? I don't like. If you look at a young child today, it's almost when they get 3 months old, they understand I don't like. Because now they get the gadgets in the hand and all the gadgets, electronic, they can do things by 6 months. But if a child can learn how to do gadgets, why don't talk to them about food and nutrition? What's holding you back? Is it weight? Is it you just don't understand what to eat? Which is fine. Let me know. That's the only way I can help. Tell me the challenges that you are challenged with, and I promise you I can help you. But you got to want to help. You know, and also if you got somebody that's challenged just like you and want to change their health and their life, let's do it together. Private message me. Send me an email. Let's talk about it. You know what? You can get well today. Are you tired of walking on eggshells? Are you tired of your back always aching? Are you tired of your eyes always blurry? Are you tired of your digestive system? No matter what you're taking, it's not working. Number one, go and see how much water have you drank the last day. Have you drank 80 ounces? At all. Man, I have to go to the bathroom. No, you won't. Your bladder will adjust. I'm just being nice. Your body will adjust. A lot of your ailments are self-imposed. Some of you go to the doctor and you can tell them what's wrong with you. They can't find it. No matter how many tests they run, it could be just simply drinking 80 ounces of water. Now, I'm not saying that's for everybody, but you need to drink water. You need to meditate. Stress is a bad boy. Stress causes you to have high blood pressure, diabetes, and all kinds of health issues. Stress. What are you stressing about so bad in your life that you can't fix it? What is it? Remember, you got to start with an end result. What's the end result that I want out of my health? What's the end result? Not where we're at today. What's the end result? And then what tweaks and changes that I have to do in my life right now to change who I am? See, we get caught up. You can't worry about Aunt Susie that lived to be 105. You can't worry about her because she took care of herself and still doing it. But what about you? When you get up in the morning, what is your routine? Do you eat anything for breakfast at all? Do you eat anything for lunch? Do you eat anything for dinner? Or is it all processed? I don't have time. One thing about time. Let me tell you about time. When I lost my leg, I thought I didn't have time for nobody. I was always trying to use my 24 hours a day. Oh man, I was busy. You couldn't stop me. But let me tell you something. All those months in the hospital I spent, quite a few. Time still stood. And it stopped. Boop. It stopped. Boop. All the things I thought I didn't have time for, I had time for them. And I challenge you, stop for a second. Make time for individuals that you love and then people that you just acquaint with sometimes and just see how they're doing. I challenge you. But I challenge you to make time for somebody or people sometimes that you thought you didn't have time for. You know, it's amazing. Before I got disabled I lost my left leg, in case you don't know. But I'm all right because I had to get my mind back. But I understand one thing. I can remember somebody want to talk to me, and I said, they just said, give me just 5 minutes. They didn't ask for much. But I was so busy. It's amazing. I can look back and now and think, oh, I had more than 5 minutes. I challenge you. If you don't get your health together, start eating the right foods, rice, beans, corn, grains, stuff like that. I don't know what your health challenge could be, and I hope it don't. But one thing I've learned as Dr. Moore, a lot of things we think we get away with today, we haven't gotten away with them. They hadn't just caught up with us yet. They ain't caught up. So I challenge you today to sit back and what is your outcome? Because we don't worry about where you're at today. What is the outcome that you want your life, your health, your career, your family, your love, whatever? What is your outcome? What do you want it to be like? Because that's the most important part. You want to be healthy? You can be healthy. You want to be stress-free? You can be stress-free. Now, we're going to all have minimal stress things going to come up on us, but you can put that away. It goes back to what I asked you earlier. What is your goal for your life? Because if you don't have goals, dreams, and aspirations, now just having them doesn't matter. You got to write them out. It almost goes back to that New Year's resolution that we talked about. We said what we're going to do, what we're going to do, but it never happens. We don't write them out. We don't keep looking at them. We don't keep looking at the challenge. With the technology that you have today, you can write your goals and everything in your phone, your tablet. And you can take a minute a couple times a day and look at your phone at your goals that you're working on today, for tomorrow, and for your life. Goals. What is the vision that you want for your life, your health, your retirement, whatever you want? What's your vision? See, look, I want you to change who you are. Go to drtimoore.com. Hey, sign up. Let's talk about it. Private message me, however you want to do it. Look, what is really holding you back from your greatness? What is holding you back from the person that you want to be? And why? Why are you keep allowing them to do it? Why? Is it misery? Is it just you got to have somebody in your life that's going nowhere? You know what? Look at yourself. You've made resolutions. I'm going to use this one. Let's say for the last 5 years, you made New Year's resolution, and you in the same position you was 5 years ago. Still broke. No money. None. And the average person today, if they don't have a paycheck tomorrow, they're broke. But 5 years ago, you said, I'm going to be different. And you probably intended to be different. Number one, you didn't write it down and look at it and keep constantly looking at it. You didn't make the changes that you said you was going to change, or you said them out loud, but you didn't make the changes. I said, well, what does it got to do with health? Because your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. And if you don't stay healthy, you're going to have some major problems in this life. And because once you get down, all the people you really think love you, a lot of them are not going to be around when you get down. Now, you can believe that as you want to. But ask people, go to some assisted living places, go to some of the nurses' homes right now, go to some of the hospitals if you can talk to somebody, if they allow it, and ask them what the family members, what the loved ones is, what the spouse is at, the boyfriend, and a lot of them will tell you they ain't seen them since the day they got sick. So your health is what you got. That's more important than keep washing your car 3-4 times a day or a week. It's your health. Sit back, relax, and determine what you want from your life. Not anybody else's life, your life. What do you want? And guess what? Write it on that vision board. Write it down, look at it, and guess what? The moment you start looking at it, it starts to change. Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Seek, and you shall find. Think about it for a minute. But a lot of times we don't open the door to receive it. And you know what? You got to be creative. You got to want things to change in your life. When it comes to food, you go through the food. You go to the store not hungry, make that food list out. Watch what happens. You know, you can go to all the promises you want, all the pills they say, all these teas and drinks you say you can drink and takes your appetite. Bottom line is, you better learn how to eat healthy food. Because everybody I know have went on these tea diets and these juice diets and all that stuff. The weight comes back. Or going to surgery and say, well, let me suck out some fat, let me go all this. Still comes back. You know how many people I deal with gastric bypass that have had it and then regain the weight and he said, well, they took the stomach. The stomach can regrow. But unless you learn how to change you, it's no quick fix. But I can promise you there's a slow fix. Because as you look at your goals and dreams and aspirations and you say, I'm going to change my whole world, my life, and everything about me, all that changes and you do too. Man, I'm having fun. Look, pass this on to 10 to 15 of your friends today. Pass it on. Set your notifications on your phone that when I come on 3 to 4 times a week. Do me a favor. Listen. It's about you changing your health. Don't worry about somebody else's health because they're not going to change it. Or they're going to try to pull you away from yours. And it's amazing when you try to. It's amazing how they're going to want to break up. Let's go to all these different places now. But you're trying to change something. Remember, if you're giving up a food, don't buy it and take it home. What you eat in your home, everybody eats in your home. There ain't no such thing as 2 meals, 3 meals, and 4 meals. Remember that. And when you have children and you do take them to your in-laws, your grandparents, or your parents, or however, explain to them what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because you know what? 1 out of 4 grandparents to the children that you're taking to or visiting you are diabetics. 1 in 4. And now remember, they're taking medication to try to hold their diabetes down. Some of them are, some of them not. So educate them on eating healthy. So when your children go there, they know how to eat healthy. Or they know how to say, no, I don't eat that. Because, you know, the right food and the right child, even though they've been trained right at home, it's still temptation. Think about you. When you go to an event or go to a party, people invite you to eat, think of your temptations. Hey guys, this is Dr. Moore. Go to drtimothymoore.com. I challenge you right now. I challenge you. Send me an email. Private message me. I challenge you to give 5 to 15 people this video. Say, guys, we got to change. I challenge you. I know you say, well, it don't work for me. It does. I challenge you. Are you tired of being broke? Let me ask you that question. Look in your bill for your purse today or your bank account. You know what you got, but are you tired of that low balance? Do you want to change all that? You can change it. Dreams, goals, and aspirations. What is it that you've been wanting to do all your life, but you haven't done today? What is it that you allowed somebody to steal from you that you've been wanting to do all your life? It's amazing how so many people I talk to that want to do things in life and they allow Bubba, Gail, or one of the two to take their dream away. Are you tired of it? Are you really tired of it? Hey guys, drtimothymoore.com. I'm telling you, let's talk about it. You know what? Time is out for you going through all the things you're going through from pain or whatever. What do you want to change? You know what? It's amazing. I don't have it in front of me, do I? Hold on. I do. My newest book came out. Procrastinating. Check it out. Procrastinating. It says, let go of the past and unlock your full potential. It's amazing how we allow people to steal our dreams. Let go of the past. Quit procrastinating on what you want to do. You, nobody else. Hey guys, this is Dr. Timothy Moore. I got to get out of here. But you know what? It's been fun. And and I'm looking forward to seeing you real soon again. But remember, set your notifications up on your phone, tablet, whatever however you're witnessing me seeing today. However, set it up. Let's make stuff happen. Let's change your life today. Man, I don't know where that come from, but you know what? It's amazing. I had a carrot, and carrots have a way of showing back up. But you know what? I enjoyed you guys. Love you. You be careful. We'll talk soon, and be blessed.